玩我的季赛模式。我等一下要改标题一下，因为我懒得用 PS4 上面打 ，PS4 上面打很慢。Yes， 来打棒球。OK。我要再来继续我的例行赛啊。OK。我上一场是输给了道奇啊。哦，下一场是我的学者先发，道奇那边派出来的是 Megaza。好。对方的打线跟上一次对决是差不多，我跟他拼了，拼老命了。我的球员都是强的不像话了。我们道奇表示这3个球员，我们今天一定要赢啊！麦克逊说：“你们只要守备守得好，我打就好。”欢迎来各位棒球吃棒球迷，大家好，我是叉叉叉叉，今天要为你播报是道奇主场的道奇对决华盛顿国民。这是道奇的先发投手是 Megaza。现在我们先等候各选手就位。我们看双方的数据比较，梅学者表现真的是还不错啊 ，K9值也很高。总教练会排出怎样的打线呢？第一棒是 Cougar Lin， 也就是我自己创的 ，Jason Worth、Randy Young， 有3个都是我自创的，都打得相当的不错。Megaza ERA 4.15， 6胜10败，今年保送44次，被敲133打局，有93次的3振。Cougar Lin， 看这鬼神的成绩。第一球，对方被嘎仔来了一个坏球。球15迈。Cougar Lin在上一场的表现非常的好。来了一颗滑球。哦 ，Cougar Lin 站着不动，被 Megaza 3振。 下一棒 Jason Wood。
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. Nothing in one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And that's a called strike at the letters. So that looks high from here. It's 0-2 now.
对方给国民打者群压力了。杰森沃继续选掉。Oh no! 爸！这对目前来说是不好。人迪亚新人年打得出这么多支啊！
Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
国民的今天的出棒不是很积极。维利亚出棒，不过跑到麦克犬的防区被接杀。第一局 Mega 打送出了3上3下。让我们来看没学者。学者也会不会拿出他的极品滑球来对付打者？跳过。对，道奇的第一棒 ，Jared Dyson 打局2成61。 第一球是一个漂亮的滑球，不过并没有投到捕手的指定要的手套，指定的位置。自然选择点棒。这一球 ，Dyson 没有被骗到。 果然是不是那么好骗。这球是 safe 吗？教练决定挑战。八个呀！你确定这球是 safe 吗？ 这明明就是一个 nice play。Brandy Young 使出了超人传球。哦，很像是 out 啊。如果是 out 的话 ，Brandy Young 就是一个非常漂亮的手背。挑战。 让我们来看荧幕重播，到底是球先到还是人先到？这画面可以仔细看到了，球先到啊！什么？仍然是判决 safe？ 难道是怀疑 Chris Davis 的脚有离垒吗？ 也有可能是主场的关系。久雷戴森今年的盗垒成功率是蛮高的，而且盗垒的欲望非常的强烈。刚刚那个判决对薛哲来说其实不公平的。把球压，薛哲现在就是把球压低。配合速球，连续的速球。满球数。跑者跑了，不过打者打掉。惊险时刻。哦，学者投出了保送。第一局并不是很稳定，而且好球数耗得非常的多。不过这球形成内野高飞必死球，漂亮啊 ！Michael Chen 可惜，不过下一棒是 Anthony Rendon。学者现在的主要就是守住啊。这球主审没给。有。学者是不是很稳定？没有抓到，不过人都是挥空了。这是一个双盗垒战术。Jesus Bautista. Jesus Bautista.
He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Out of play. Ready now on 1-1. And the pitch bounces off his glove and that could be a run. It is.
这是一个爆头，学者就这样失分了，真不敢相信。刚才失那一分真的是很不应该啊。不过幸好是学者守下来。接下来是国民今年的队长 Royce Danny， 不仅拿下明星赛的不仅拿下全垒打大赛冠军了。
Now here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. That missed.
选掉。
It's ball 2.
这球的确不好打。
This is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
And this is fouled back and out.
这颗球 稍微移动了一下，并没打好。有打掉。打掉。这球打出去，不过位置并不好，可惜。Josh Peterson will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. First offering on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball one. 昨天不仅击出了追平轰，表现也是很恐怖。1-0 on the way. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either.
Peterson 打这一球，可惜呀，避免打到一个比较好打的球。Chris Davis 目前是联盟的全垒打王。First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so it's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0.
国民今天的打线输是不是很好啊
Yan Gomes will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. Hard hit towards center.
Peterson
is right there, 1 down. Castellanos will get his first opportunity now. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning isn't something
这一球打对方打得很好。Harper 第一时间还漏球，真的是屋外偏逢连夜雨。Jordy Mercer， 可以看到观众都在帮 Mercer 呐喊。哦，这滑球虽然偏高，不过幅度很漂亮。这颗二缝也没进去，这下可不妙了。三振，靴子真的是很稳。这球很危险，投在红中。坏球率还是偏高。 哦，这一球掉到了。
He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
没有掉到。
Like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job.
这球漂亮。
Nice slider and play off.
截掉。
Got it, and the side is retired.
化解危机。
Bryce Harper stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
必须要想办法突破 Garza。
1-1 on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Ooh.
Now another 1-2. Swing.
Oh, 发！我站灰了。Harper 就这样被三振，真的是。
Step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The next pitch. 2-0 now.
选掉。
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
这球对方投得很漂亮。
guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Fouled back. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul. This will find the seats in right. 3-2, here it is. Swing and a miss.
Oh.
He starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts.
连续挥坏球，这点要改过啊。
Max Scherzer will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings.
Uh-oh.
They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the
可恶
inning.
还没有看到我的炮火啊！
Washington. They trail this one 1-0. Jared Dyson will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit hard to short. And safe.
就判 save， 可是没办法挑战了。天啊，真的是快腿。
Hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
学者现在是找不到好球带吗？
Remember they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
2-0 on the way.
有啦。
The outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here he comes on 2-2. Full count.
没有掉到，
You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. got to make these guys earn it.
三振，非常有吸引力啊。
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. You know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
He's set, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time.
这个曲球刁钻啊！
They've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Pause, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw.
没有抓到，
As he steals second.
Well, they've got to figure out some way to
传太高了。国民的目前的捕手并不是一个防守型的。
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home.
就被得分了，
Score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
这可不妙啊！
Anthony Rendon will stand in with a run in.
满考水连续7场安打。
First pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Here's the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Now the 1-2. And did he
踩第三振。
A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Jesus Batista will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in.
学者还是有稳住，是希望队友可以赶快支援啊。
Stand in to begin their half of the fourth with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner too. 9 up, 9 down.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1.
他曲球幅度好大。
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short.
投进来，不过库格林并没打好。
Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, and when your team's still
选球要选好。
like that once in a while.
1-0.
敲安了。
Another chance out there is short. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, this is just not hit all that hard, but you'll see it get by the mound and just out of the reach of the diving shortstop. Good effort, but this is a base hit.
这是一个漂亮的安打。
In now, Randy Young, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Comes set, now the pitch. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate.
还是选择挥。
The 1-2 with one away. He
这一球并没有飞太远，可惜了。接下来是 有了前几次的经验，我们看到 Danny 没有先挥曲球。
The 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
啊，界外，被接杀。国民到底什么时候打线才能恢复呢？
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
Fastball called for strike 2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach.
对方打得巧也没办法。
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Nick Castellanos started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe the base. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball.
又是三振，
Number 2.
漂亮。
Jordy Mercer will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. The pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now the pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of him.
学者表现得很好。
Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Now the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
甜蜜点。
Now the 1-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. And the 5th inning will
Peterson 这球避免打得很好。
Chris Davis will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a swing.
Chris Davis! God! 本季第43轰。
It's a solo home run for Chris Davis, the 198th of his career, and the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now.
Yeah, and you know, some guys will lie to you and tell you that they're just out there playing day by day, not thinking about any of those particular milestones. They just want to get a W for the team. But the truth is, you do know when you're approaching milestones, even the minor ones. He's keenly aware of how many home runs he's got, Matt.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards
打第一球，但是效果不好。
First for route number 2. Manny Machado will stride in again. struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Machado now on 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he's sort of backed off.
Machado 敲完。
Wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
不过下一棒是靴子。
Try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch on the way. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Now a fastball. He just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
不过这一局 Davis 帮助球队逮住一个变速球。
Matt Garza will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up.
形成界外。
Now here it comes. Here's a fast
Garza
crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
听到观众在喊 Garza Garza。
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. And a change swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched.
我要拿胜投啊
Jared Dyson will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. And now he drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out.
哦，幸好还有旁边一个球员啊，不然就是爆传了。
Get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
没有抓到，可惜。
As a look, now the pitch. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Ready? Now the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses.
投了一个吊球。
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Swing and a miss as he ran the teamer right by him for the second out.
可以看得出来靴子的斗志啊。
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he could go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that,
连续3颗坏球。
Too tight with that one.
这时候教练上来问状况，
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
我们也可以看到牛棚有阿巴多吉曼尼斯在热身了。
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. 3-0 is on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time and the side is retired.
学着稳下来。
Lead one. They still lead it 2-1.
这时候
Cougar Lane
棒次轮到
stand in to
Cougar
start
Lane。
things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
in fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now here's the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and
插
shallow.
棒，
And the 6th inning
插到球端了。
one away.
Yeah, another
国民的打击真的是要再加强啊！
He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire
时好
game.
时坏的
That was a
状况。
solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Jason Worth is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
The 1-1 on its way to Worth. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right.
这球并没打很深远。
Is there, 2 down.
Randy Young，
Randy Young will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he turns this one around.
打得很好，直接出去啊！追平衡，
Chance to make a play on that one.
很超屌！
Solo shot to right center. Number 36 on the year for him. As the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
All season long,
这球投手压得很低，
been there for him, and
不过打者已经拉到了。
No, I tell you, he has really impressed me the way he swung the bat this year. No doubt about it.
Into the box now, Royce Denny. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ball grounded to
Danny
second.
并没有，
Throw to first will get an easy
但是队长并还没打起来。
But the Nationals are able to tie things up on
Randy Young 这一棒真的是厉害。
Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. First offering on the way. Anthony Rendon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
还是没有掉，
And again, they
还
try
是
to
没有
take
让
him
忍洞
down
被
to the
三
strike
振
zone
掉。
just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off
Whoa.
that thing now twice in a row.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Hit hard on the ground is short.
这次
Throw to first is in
漂
time,
亮。
one gone.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far.
学者
He's up to
除了第一局
82
花
now,
费
so
比较多
he's
球
been
数
able
之
to
外，
keep
之后
that
都有
count
稳下来
fairly。low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Jesus Batista is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he got a lot of this one.
对方把这一棒拉打得很，结果被轰出去啊！天哪！
So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead. Yan Gomes is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 416 feet, the estimate on that last home run. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from
其实学者的状况真的是不错。
Oh man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close.
漂亮。
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
第8 K 了。
You want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
连续2球都投得相当不错。
Just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here.
漂亮。
His pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Ready with the 2-1. Line to left. Base hit.
又是德州安打。 而且下一棒是没还好，下一棒并不是什么强棒。
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
还是被敲安了啊！ 学者会在这局不行吗？走教练上问了一下状况。
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so, but he's right up there around the century mark.
学者真的得冷静。
The 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball.
Oh no.
He has to duck out of harm's way there.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike two. Here comes a 2-2. And he's got another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. Jock Peterson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's popping in that high.
Swung on and hit in the air out toward left.
可惜啊。
And the seventh inning starts with a flyout here, 1 away.
Chris Davis
will step in, 1 for 2
稍早打出了第42轰。
The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And now for the second batter.
就是插到球的边边啊。
Castellanos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Bryce Harper will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And if they can get him here with a little luck, they may not have to face him again.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Well, that's not a real
favorable call for him right here.
It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
主要是嘎达投的是嘎达很少投失投球啊，造成了国民是没什么机会。
Jared Dyson will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
这球又被带很远，还好是界外。
Now the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the seventh.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Nick Ahmed will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
First pitch coming. Andrew McCutcheon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
学者是不是真的投不进去了？
Isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just root one.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th.
不过我们看到投手教练似乎还没有要上来。
They've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one.
And hang on.
抓到！
Gunned down, trying to swipe it
漂亮！
2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning.
又是从华盛顿国民被交易过去的球员啊，对上自己的老东家。
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0 on the way. Here he comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Now here's the ball hit sharp.
Machado 打得好，
And that'll be a base hit. So very
这下就好看了。 接下来肯定是要换代打。Norielki。 Oh.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life.
来到满球数。
Definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at bats against this guy.
这还是保送，
so that means now the potential tying run.
这是好机会了。
Cougar Lane step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances.
Oh.
He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
不过这个好机会，酷哥令毁掉了。天哪！
Jason Worth will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And this is a spot where the Nats have had their share of trouble. They have to have someone come through here.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss. And
哇靠！对方连续解决啊！
We'll stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. He's set, now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
对方可以飙出97迈的球速了。哦！对方连续解决3个人次啊！这也代表。 接着是以败投资格下场了。
Nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Jimenez deals the 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the catch is made, 1 away. Jesus Batista will get another shot. He homered his last time. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that is going to be a base hit.
道奇的打线整个觉醒啊！
Yan Gomes will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Set, now the pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the 1-2. Bouncing ball back up the middle. There's one. On
，double play， 漂亮啊！这个 play 很漂亮。同时，这也是国民最后的机会。
In the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2-1. Lays off the changeup and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1.
对方一开始是1好3坏。
Your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's
Danny 不该挥那一球的。
difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough.
Fuck.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Danny 真的不该挥刚那一球。
Will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the 0-1 on its way from Feliz. Ball 1. Here's Feliz on 1-1. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right
Wow,
side.
no.
There at second base.
Peterson 也没办法，只剩下 Chris Davis 了。
Chris Davis will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Now the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. In line for the victory is Matt Garza if the lead holds. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. That's a good job to lay off, too.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Crowd on his feet. Here's Feliz to the plate. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game
结束啦。
This one definitely a low scoring affair.
感谢观看，吞拜。